Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. It almost as he caught it. So does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
He will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man to rock.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18, what's up?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
On the quick, right? 118, what's that? Whoa. Why, Tony? Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. We send a man in motion.
18 Cardinal.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cougar 19.
Man in motion here. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So that brings up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The second down run by Pacheco. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
60 Bison, 60.
Ward now on third down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Right, here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. Completed to his running back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers go up 10-zip here in the first. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
19 right, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
All right.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the Dolphins'
18.
34-yard line.
Hey, uno. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
18, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. And he's going to take this in with a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Dolphins nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here first and 10.
70 Rangers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Let's go, press on, ladies. 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Drag him, 60. 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
18 at the 50-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Drop 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 18 Cardinals. 18 Pioneers. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Ward. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
19 Lions. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come back to you. Here we go. Strike. Warriors 70. Ready,
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Keep that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
They send a man in motion. On third and long, it's Ward. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Go street. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
11. 18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds a man right side. A lot of mess on the move here. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the end zone, but incomplete. They've shot there on 1st down, Brock. Doesn't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
18.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game.
Dolphins nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Man in motion here. 1st down throw here for Ward. Bryant for the deep ball. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Riggs.
Slot man motioned over.
15, Pioneer. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They've got a man in motion.
70,
First and 10 here. Ward. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down. Putting a receiver in motion.
19 Tiger.
Ward setting up to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
65.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 4th down, Ward. He fights it beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
10 through 11. 10 through 11. Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. It is Cup, left side. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
Okay,
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey. Craft all 80. Ready.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get their first points of this game just before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
18.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Ward off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Hey, Cup 19. Cup 19. 65, 79 Broncos.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready? 60 boxes, 60 boxes, 19 tight, 19 tight.
One final shot before the half. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Drop 6, Panther 60.
They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
1st down carry for Pacheco. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Finds his fullback. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
We've got 1st down here from the 36.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60.
Now we give left side to Pacheco. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Running right is Pacheco. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Down.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He's sunk. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, hey.
From the gun, Stroud. And he put everything he's got behind it. Big gain downfield. He gets this down near the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down throw by Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 3-possession game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Dolphins 13.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. On him quick, and they bring him down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throwing now off the play action. Gets his tight end on the corner out. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one hits for 30. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's going deep this time. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. 18, 5 in. Ready?
Now Ward. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get you this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fourth down, here's Ward. Caught, nice gain left side. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Here we go.
line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Go! Grab the Rig. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this one doesn't go far.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback you're about to get absolutely blasted. But you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got Smith again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now we'll pause for a bit. There's a player in need of some help out there, and that looks like it is Devontae Smith.
70, 60 Maverick. Go.
First and 10 here. Ward. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Again, Ward going to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. Ready.
Ward now on third down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ranger. 18 Rattler.
And send a receiver left. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
18, outside.
Toss play to Barkley. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 4.
Let's move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Zone read give here to Barkley. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
They go to Barkley again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Hall running his own read. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 13.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position waiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Mavericks. Let's go now. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All right, one more snap here before on 2-minute warning.
Hawk 70. Hawk 79 Broncos. Go.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided.
The keeper on for the point after.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He spins right by him. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
No. All right.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. Just to the catch. He is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play on the shotgun handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
All right.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Makes the tackle. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But it looks like the foot. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. First down, run with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Here we go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You could not question that they brought some fight to the field, try to throw their best punches. But we both know an opponent playing well, a road game, a hostile crowd getting after them, just too much to overcome.
If you can't get the win on the road, and listen, more than half the time you won't, a coach at least wants to see his guys keep fighting and scratching and clawing until the final whistle. I think they at least did that, but there's going to be plenty.